Good morning. So, I just wanted to talk about something that I haven't really ever talked about publicly, but as someone who struggles with autoimmune and more specifically an autoinflammatory condition called Hidradenitis suppurativa, a lot of times it will be abbreviated as HS. HS in this instance does not stand for herpes simplex. Hidradenitis suppurativa, I will refer to it as HS going forward, is a lot of times called or considered an autoimmune disease or function. It is more specifically autoinflammatory. So a lot of times it is not diagnosed at all or misdiagnosed. I self-diagnosed and then was confirmed by doctors, which happens a lot. This is something that's a lot of the times people don't go to the doctor for. They deal with it at home on their own. And I will say, though, that since I've been in remission, and I've been in remission on my own terms, not through taking biologics or long-term antibiotics or anything like that. That's another video for another day, because there's a lot that goes into remission for any autoimmune or autoinflammatory condition, and it is specific to the individual. So there's a lot of things that can be similar from one individual to another, but the triggers a lot of times are specific to an individual. I have done a lot of trial and error for myself to figure out what affects me the most. And the underlying issue for almost all of it is hormone imbalance, period. And then you can go into, from there, you can break it down a little further into what creates your specific hormone imbalance in your body, because it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. So I was just reminded within the last couple of days that remission does not mean cured. And I've been kind of slacking over the last couple of weeks and anxious, depressed, all of those things. And I've been eating things that I know better. I know better. I should not be binge, and it's not even just eating things that I know better. It's kind of more binging. The sugar intake, the processed food intake has been higher than it should be, higher than normal, and I was gently reminded by a couple of new flare-ups in places that I have not had a flare-up in years. Immediately I was anxious, angry, sad, depressed. Immediately I was like, oh my God, I gotta eat clean, I gotta do better, I gotta, clear my system, let's detox, so I immediately went into fix-it mode. But it was just a gentle reminder, and I say that because this morning I woke up and the flares are beginning to recede. And so in the past, once you get a flare-up started, it's going to go all the way until it plays all the way through. And that could be a really long time. And so I was very humbled this morning to see the progress and to see that this was just a little reminder to stay humble, stay on track, and mistakes can be corrected. Notice where you're at, and don't get too far off track. Pull yourself back together. That's Nadi's notes for the day.